Millions of Americans will be traveling this holiday season, but a recent survey by online travel booking service Kayak finds that the vast majority of people, that's up to 84%, report being anxious about traveling for the holidays. Our friend and resident travel expert Troy Petenbrink joins us now to share some tips for having less stressful holiday travel. Is that even possible, Troy?
You know, a lot of the anxiety really isn't, you don't need to have it as much. I mean, we have a lot of perceptions around delayed flights and those sort of things. But believe it or not, we've been very good the last few holiday seasons, and I expect this holiday season to hopefully go very smoothly. There's no major weather report. Definitely going to be busier. We have been setting travel records all year long, and I don't expect the holiday season to be any different. For Thanksgiving, we're probably looking at about 50 million people traveling. For Christmas, we're probably looking at well over 100 million people traveling.
We're back. We're back.
So we are definitely back traveling.
Okay, so if you're headed out by car, I know you got to pack up the kids, pack up the car. They always say pack your patience.
Definitely pack your patience. Well, one thing is we know that the majority of folks actually will be traveling by car. You know, so the one thing about it is get your car inspected beforehand or do a little mini inspection yourself. Make sure the tires are inflated, check your fluids, those sort of things. It's great to have a roadside emergency kit. You know, how many times have you seen somebody on the side of the road going, do you have a pair of jumpers? Do you have a pair of jumpers? That sort of stuff. So get those. They're really inexpensive. $25 on Amazon comes to you overnight.
And if you belong to some of these car clubs, they give it to you as
Absolutely.
Gift,
well, that's another thing, too. I mean, AAA is a great investment for a lot of folks. Map your route out. You know, a lot of construction goes on this time of year. There was a lot of damage if you're heading south still from the hurricanes and those sort of things. So check your route. Be well rested. I know a lot of people stay up all night packing and then they get ready the next morning and they're tired. You know, driving drowsy is almost the same as driving drunk. So please don't do that. Get your rest. Don't rely on coffee. If it's a long drive, stop every few hours, those sort of things. Download some apps. You know, Waze is really great for when you have to detour, and Gas Buddy, find that cheaper gas. So get those on your phone.
Okay, so we're heading out by plane, you know, a little fancier, but still the same concerns.
A lot of the same concerns. So things that you've heard many times before. I'm a strong believer. Pack your carry-on only. That way, if there is a problem, you can grab your bag. You're not looking for your lost luggage. Other thing when you're packing, keep in mind this. If you're taking presents for anything, don't wrap them because TSA has to look at them. You don't want to spend time unwrapping them, those sort of things. Sign up for those flight alerts. You can get text messages. You can see it on your app. Oftentimes, you're know before other folks. So if you need to rebook, you can rush over and do it. Arrive to the airport early. We know they're going to be busy. We are going to set major records for this thing, especially the Sunday after Thanksgiving, busiest travel day of the year. Be prepared for TSA. TSA has been sending out a message, and here's the #1 tip for that. If you're packing, start from an empty bag. That way there's nothing there that surprises you. We've been setting records on the people finding guns.
We've been reporting on that. It's crazy. I know. So they're wrapping me just a bit, but I know. Just be careful. Last but not least, this is so important.
This is very important. Trackers, okay? These things are amazing, these AirTags. One thing that's really cool about this, they have made agreements with the airlines to actually allow you to share your location. You can actually not do it just from your phone. You can actually get permission for the airline to track your bag. So put these in, and even if you are doing carry-on, put it in your bag because guess what? Those bins get full and they tell you to have to check it. You weren't expecting that. So get these. These are great, easy, super cheap, 20 bucks.
I love your travel tips. You make it so simple. Happy traveling to those heading out this holiday season. And Troy, as always, how can folks find you?
Follow me online. I'll be putting up lots of tips. It's the Gay Traveler across all the social media platforms, and I hope everyone has a very stress-free holiday travel season.
You've made it already stress-free with this segment. Thank you so much.
I appreciate it, Maureen.
All right, Tom, back to you.